Welcome to the We Are Performing Art project, guys. Today I want to share something. Face yoga. I'm going to teach you a really nice face yoga position. No, honestly, that's how you breathe. You take a deep breath in, and then oh, madre mia. Welcome to the We Are Performing Art project. I want to read something for you guys today, as it is the intention of the We Are Performing Art project. So it is all about that. This is the journal that I shared before in one of my last videos. I write there a lot, poems and just in general, ideas, gratitude, manifestations, just whatever wants to flow through me, just letters to myself. And in this journal, it's very special. I shared before some of the art that is in here. Man. So nice. So nice. And I want to read what's at the beginning of this journal. So nice. It's very nice. Yeah, let's read it. It's the intention, the collective intention for our current. It's really nice as well. Yeah, this is our collective intention, so let's read it. Okay, Earth Warriors are part of a new spiritual generation. They are a unique soul group united by shared qualities, rather than by age, culture, gender, religion, or philosophy. Earth Warriors are particularly respectful and honoring of the sacred feminine in her form as Mother Earth. They are kind and loving, especially towards animals and human beings that need additional protection from abuses of power. Earth Warriors are a beautiful combination of gentleness, wisdom, and fierce, sacred rage that gives them a courageous voice and enough awareness to stand up and make the truth known. This may be through activism, education, or sharing information about political agendas, the truth behind advertising, or unethical business practices. Earth Warriors are truth speakers, and it is loving kindness and motivates them to be sacred rebels. Yes, it is loving kindness that motivates them to be sacred rebels. Earth Warriors are the guardians and way showers of the new world, of a new human culture based on the sacred wisdom of protection, connection, respect, love, and spiritual integrity. They see right through the false glitter of status or object worship. They are interested in what is real for the soul. They prioritize relationships and the support of the tribe above money and worldly power. And because of this, they have spiritual empowerment. They emit a certain type of heart light that helps humanity to remember what truly matters. They hold the power of certainty that when we use our voice, our talents, our hearts, and whatever we have at our disposal for the greater good, things happen, situations change, and we need not feel intimidated nor silenced by forces of greed, hate, or fear. I hope you heard that because the dogs were barking. Maybe let's read it once again. They hold the power of certainty that when we use our voice, our talents, our hearts, and whatever we have at our disposal for the greater good, things happen, situations change, and we need not feel intimidated nor silenced by forces of greed, hate, or fear. No worries. British people always say, no worries. I like it. No worries. It's simple. Just don't worry. The Earth Warrior is not just about keeping his or her path of Earth clean and secret. They want to inspire, teach, protect, and encourage as many humans as possible to join the fray and say no to what goes against the wisdom of the heart. Earth warriors are the soul conscience of humanity. Conscience? Yeah. Conscience. Some years ago, I was drawn to sing mantras in larger groups of people and was invited to sing at a drumming circle. I wasn't a drummer, but I loved to dance, have good rhythm, and they were open to all sorts of musical offerings. So I took my crystal singing bowls and my voice to what was the first session of many years of mantra healings, new friendships, and dancing to freestyle djembe drumming. It was a breath of fresh air for my soul, and I felt a kindship with the wild and free spirits that were part of the community. Over the years, I worked with a number of those beautiful people in musical performances and got to know them at their unique social culture. These people who were living, quite literally drumming, to their own rhythms created such an impression on me. As a rebel who marches to my own beat, I could totally relate to them. Yeah. Although I had a strong sense of spiritual community, in many ways I was also quite a loner and hermit for larger portions of my life. This suited me. It gave me time to contemplate, reflect, and give birth to new ideas. I enjoy my time socializing and being in connection with others, but I also take delight in solitude. It is a regular part of my lifestyle and I find it very restorative. I can definitely resonate with that. This community intrigued me because they were so different to me in this way. They were very communal. They were very communal and community focused. Communal. That's communal. and community focused. There was a sense that their entire tribe, and I would call it a tribe for this reason, was one spiritual body with many individual members. In the same way, we have a body that is made up of arms, legs, heart, brain, and so on. This tribal soul body had its parts, and yet it was one being. Their values of leaving no trace, of loving the earth, of protecting the environment, and of supporting each other in their individual journeys of personal development, whether it be self-healing, yoga practice, teaching, tantra, or music, for example, without any judgment whatsoever, was astonishing to me. I had lived in communities rife with political backstabbing and power games, and yet here I had stumbled into a tribal family spread all over Sydney, with some 100 members or so, with so much genuine encouragement for each other, so absent of ego. I felt a bit like a spiritual anthropologist discovering a rare tribe, and I was fascinated. There were problems to be dealt with, of course. Pain and struggle are part of life, even lives well lived with awareness. Still, it was one of the healthiest human ecosystems that I had ever encountered, and I have been in and out of many groups over the years, with many claiming to be spiritually evolved. I loved that this group didn't claim anything more than being a type of a family based in love and respect, and this seemed very true to my experience of that community. In time, I learned to recognize this tribal frequency. As I traveled, I found those same frequencies in other parts of the world. This tribal consciousness was a global movement rather than something unique to that one beautiful community I was led to in Australia. Some groups looked like they should belong to that tribal consciousness and yet lacked the real heart. On the surface, other groups seemed to have little in common, but held the same genuine heart frequency. There were people of all ages and walks of life that were drawn to these types of communities and the way of being that they naturally create, as they recognize the value of what they bring to the earth. Let's continue. So nice, right? This is the introduction to the journal. This generation instinctively recognizes that if we allow the powers that be to determine our values and where we place our time and energy, all that is precious in life will be destroyed. This realization is not overly dramatic, but acknowledged as fact, and the response is not despair, but creativity. This generation they choose to be real, to honor their own souls and live from the heart. They feel no need to live up to the expectations imposed on them by a sick social system. They create their own spiritual standards and encourage each other without shaming or guilt. They are accepting but set boundaries based on what matters to them. Those are some powerful words that I'm reading in here. So powerful. They are accepting but set boundaries based on what matters to them. These earth warriors are the saviors, guides, defenders, and wise way showers who carry an eagle vision and the medicine of the wolf teacher. that ensures future generations will have access to something worth protecting. I was at a spiritual festival doing appearances, signing books, and so on, and having a chat with my publisher when we fell into discussion about these communities. He had experienced them too. I mentioned that I would love to create something that held the soul frequency of this tribal wisdom that could support these communities and could be shared with others. He loved the idea, so I opened my heart and mind to it. Not long after that, I discovered the work of Isabel Brina, and her images. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Sorry, Isabel. In her images, I instantly felt the frequency of the soul tribe consciousness that I loved and valued so much. I messaged her about becoming involved and she agreed. And so the oracle deck and journal dedicated to Earth Warriors were born. This is the journal. In the pages of this journal, you will find 4 healing processes. These can be done at any time you are drawn to do so. They can be done relatively quickly, or you can go deep and take longer if you choose. Set aside some time for yourself. Turn off your mobile phone and other devices. Keep the lighting soft and wear comfortable clothing. Aiming for a space where you can go into your journey and not be distracted by the external world. If you're unable to create an ideal space, the healing processes will do their work. You can come back to the processes as often as you wish. I hope you find comfort, encouragement, sacred feminine wisdom, and soul nourishment through your work with this journal. You have an earth warrior within, one who understands, crying, one who understands that you must create your own life and respect and guide your own communities from a place of heart wisdom. May this journal be a place to reinforce the value and worth of your intuition and the guiding inner wisdom of the universe that every day reminds us we have the power to protect, heal, we have the power to protect, heal, create, and regenerate our own bodies. I need to take some regenerate our bodies, minds, and lives, as well as our world and all the beings in it, for the greatest good. For the greatest good, from a place of love. Namaste. These words are so powerful, and that's how, like, I read them yesterday and I was like, wow, I haven't even realized that they're here. This is the introduction. I think I read it like years ago, because I have this journal for 4 years already, and now it came to me that 4 is my life path vibration. I'm 22, number 22, my life path, but the vibration is 4 because 2 + 2 is 4. So I don't know, but 4 really represents that structure to me in groundedness. Like the numerology says that. And I here have all my intentions and visions, and it's really beautiful. I just felt like sharing it. And yeah, it's so beautiful what the author was saying, this tribal wisdom. So yeah, I shared before a little bit I got like, I got emotional. Oh my god, Jimmy. I'm like, look at the art. Look at the art. This is amazing. Oh my god. The art is so amazing. And since I was using this journal, it's like pure love, this journal, really. Really pure love. And yeah, I really, oh, look at that. I really feel like this is the intention for the whole time of We Are Performing Art project. And I came back to this journal, sharing it. I just realized I'm sharing it the second time. It means it's really powerful, and it means it's really important for me. Like really, really important. So guys, thank you so much for this video. Let us be grounded in that wisdom. Let us be grounded in that intention. Let us be connected to what truly matters. And yeah, stay connected here. Stay connected. I love you. Bye. I am inviting you to the next part of the video. It's going to be an embodiment of your intuitive movement, which is a reflection of how you move in life, how you flow in life, how you let go of your mind in your life, how you allow yourself to explore fully the reality, your body, your next steps, actually. Because when you truly free yourself in your body and you allow yourself to move intuitively in the form of a dance, or just literally just moving your body intuitively in the form of a dance or just movement, it really affects everything in your life, right? It's about that heart connection and listening to your body, and really, as I always remind you, freeing your mind, stripping away the attachments of what you think you can do or cannot do, how you think you should move. Okay, so that's like the yoga approach, as if you have this yoga approach internally, by you're dancing freely, you're moving freely. You can do any movements you want, you can combine different disciplines, that's up to you. Enjoy.